but Cleveland wins it 28-17. Meanwhile, the Bengals had lost 2 in a row in the jungle. Into town came Tampa Bay. Things went in twos. 2 straight losses. Lars Tate with a big run for Tampa Bay of 46 yards, setting up a TD in a 7-0 lead. Bengals, though, come back with a big run of their own. James Brooks. And look at him make the move right there. 42-yard run of his own, which helped set up a 4th and goal, which Eric Ball shakes off a Mark Robinson hit and goes into the end zone since he leads at 14-7.
Eric Ball hasn't quite gotten that Ickey Woods cutback down, but I think he's got that power move running over guys and getting into the end zone down.
He's got the high step, too. On 4th and 1, the Bucs can't convert. Reggie Williams with the big hit on Lars Tate. But the Bucs find another way to score because on their next possession, Boomer can't handle the snap. The safety makes it 14-9. Vinny to Mark Carrier for a reception, and we told you things happen in 2. Vinny to Carrier again. 17 yards, beats Eric Thomas. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They lead at 16-14.
Great job not only of catching the ball, but right here at the end, you see him glance down and make sure I've got the feet in bounds.
Eddie Brown wants to be part of the twos formula. Boomer's pass. Oh, Eddie. Could have been a touchdown. But he comes back. Catches the 9-yard zip for a TD. 21-16 Cincinnati at the half. Jasna was the 1-2 formula on plays. It was the same way later on. The Bucs fumble. Tim Krumrie picks it up. And on the Bengals' ensuing possession, James Brooks. 4-yard touchdown. Look at the move. Don't even hit me in the end zone. Don't even think about it. 28-16 Bengals. 3rd quarter. Brooks with 131 yards, first back in 21 games to get 100 yards against the Buccaneers. Reverse. Brooks hands it to Tim McGee. And watch Boomer. I really don't want to block anybody, but I'm out there anyway. And a big pickup for McGee. And a few plays later, Boomer to McGee. 14 yards, touchdown, 35-16 Cincinnati. Boomer less than 200 yards, but his 5 touchdown passes ties his own team record. And then another lefty, Eric Velhez, steps in to hit Tim McGee for 46 yards. The Bengals scoring touchdowns on 7 straight possessions, rolling the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 56-23. And this is a Bengal team that hadn't reached the end zone for 7 quarters. They score on 7 straight possessions. And Axe, I know you were very intrigued by the way the Bengals were punching it across.
Well, I was particularly intrigued with the fact they were still throwing touchdown passes ahead 49-16. I think there's 3 possible reasons. One is because the points might be involved in a tiebreaker. Another is because they certainly want to get work for that crucial man in their roster, Eric Wilhelm. And the third is they were simply running it up. Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. I won't go for the tiebreaker part. Looking at the list of tiebreaker things, points in non-conference games are only slightly more important as hours of dignified community service.
Well, one service that the Bengals did do was the 3rd highest score in the 80s. The Bengals' 56 points today puts them on a pretty good list in the 80s. Community service, I don't know the way they think about it in Tampa Bay, but this is the way it stacks up. We'll be back with the late highlights. Stay with us.